Hey Taurus, welcome to your October 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. Of course, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I want to say welcome in. It's good to have you here. Let's go ahead and get started though. Feeling the need to shuffle a little bit longer. So let's see what this is about here. Can you tell me for Taurus here this month? All right. What we got going on here? Let's see, Taurus. You did pull this Five of Wands. It's in the position of the good stuff here. Five of Wands is a card of competition, competitiveness. Some of you here, the good thing here this month in October is like you may actually be getting into a more competitive energy, whether it's competing against someone else or whether it's competing against like your old self or just competing against like like competing against yourself, like to evolve and to grow here. So very interesting with that Five of Wands coming out. Let's get more here. Yeah, I kind of feel some of you are tired of being stuck in the same old way of things here. And I think here you did pull the Death card, Moon card, Ten of Swords. There's definitely a lot of changes here that I'm seeing for you in the month of October, right? And I don't fear this Death card here. This Ten of Swords, I feel like more than anything here, because you've been going through this same cycle, right? Ten of Swords, that's gotten you the result here over and over and over and over again that you don't want, and that's been causing you like pain, or that's been causing, disappointment. I think this Death card here, like things coming in here to like finally shift things here, to help you get unstuck and to help you let go of things here, or to break free from certain cycles here. And it makes a lot of sense. You do have the Moon card here in the challenge, and we are stepping into a solar eclipse, right, on October 2nd. So I kind of feel this Moon card and this Death card is connected to the solar eclipse energy that we're having. It's going to be in Libra. It's going to be in your sixth house of your routine, Taurus. Routine, schedule, day-to-day, obligations, obstacles. And I'm kind of seeing here, it's like and the sixth house is like where we can really improve things, refine things, make things better with our daily lives, with our responsibilities, or with just our personal lives. And so I'm seeing you here, that's why that Eight of Pentacles is here for your overall energy. It's like you're willing here now to be like, okay, I know what the truth is of the situation that I'm dealing with. I know how things are going for me at this time. I understand by me staying stuck in this way, are doing things this way, it's going to keep getting me what I've gotten. And I think here that you're finally being like, okay, I'm ready to make those practical changes. I'm ready to face these obstacles here that maybe I haven't faced before, or that that are just needing to be faced, so that way I can finally get things together, get things in order, and improve things here. You do have the Queen of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff here as well. And the Queen of Pentacles is a card of productivity and organization. So I see you here getting reorganized, organized, being more productive, and creating like new space here for yourself to be able to grow new things, to be able to create new things here. But I definitely do feel with this Eight of Pentacles here being the overall energy. Eight of Pentacles is a card of self-mastery, self-improvement, self-development, refining things, making things better, but having to do that practical work that's involved. You know what I'm saying? Like that day-to-day things, right? The things that if you didn't want to do them, you wouldn't do them, but you have to do them. And I feel like your intuition is like, it's like there's almost like this energy here that like you just can't take it anymore, right? So it's like you're willing to change this, you're willing to do what's necessary here, Death card, and this could be big changes here that you're willing to make, so that way you can step into an energy of thriving and not like just surviving. Y'all got me fired up on this one. That's that Five of Wands energy here, I feel, in the position of the good stuff. It's like you're letting your competitive spirit come out. I'm kind of picking up intuitively here, and now I'm just like channeling with the reading. I'm kind of picking up intuitively. It's like I feel like some of y'all were just kind of like letting life happen to you, right? And because I feel like there's so much inner strength within you here, Taurus, that you're now like starting to like really tap into, so that way you can tap into that like that grit or that tenacity here to get through the challenges here that you need to get through, or to face the challenges in front of you, or face the obstacles in front of you here. And that's this like this fired up competitive energy here coming through with this Five of Wands here in the position of the good stuff here. Five of Wands is like, you know what, I'm willing to face the challenges and the obstacles here right? I'm willing to face the friction and the tension. I'm willing to get uncomfortable. I'm willing to test myself. I'm willing to evolve and grow. The Five of Wands is Saturn and Leo. And Leo deals with being your own confident authority. Leo also connects to the sun, the planet, and the sun deals with our being, our potential. And you throw Saturn in there. Saturn is a planet of limitation, restriction, obstacles, right? That challenge us to help us grow and evolve. And I think overall you're going through a maturing process here, a learning process here. And I think you're also stepping into like tapping more into your potential by facing those challenges, those obstacles. So that way you can grow here. Yeah, I got my Scorpio moon coming through. I can fire y'all up, Taurus. Here, you have this Justice card here in this position of something that you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Let's see, I'm going to pull the rest of these cards and then we'll get into it. You have the Nine of Pentacles here for the advice, outcome, the Empress. Look at that. Destruction breeds creation. And here you have it, the Death card to the Empress. Death card's in the future position, and what's in the outcome? The Empress, which is creation, right? So, and the Death card reminds us that the decay of one thing is always going to fertilize something new, right? And that's what's going on here. And I think this Empress being here, and it's interesting too, you go from pre-Empress energy, Nine of Pentacles, to the Empress energy. And your advice here is Nine of Pentacles. So this Death card, it doesn't seem to me like this is like some type of like, oh my God, everything is changing and I'm going through the worst time of my life. It's more so like you're just willing to like put the fork in things that need to be, that need to like stop, right? And you're willing to make the changes here that's necessary for yourself. And I feel like these changes here that you're wanting to make, it requires for you to step into a whole different way of being. Like it requires for you to step into a whole different part, like become a whole different version of yourself. And I think by you doing that, and also too, because the moon and the Death card together creates these fears, these unconscious, subconscious fears that we have to like face while we're on our journey to like become better. And I think because you're willing to do that, you're almost like being born again, right? Like you're stepping into like either like a glow up or just stepping into an energy of like things that you wouldn't think were possible for yourself, because it's almost like you're clearing out like these unconscious blocks here. So I haven't even pulled your oracle cards yet, but the Nine of Pentacles is your advice here. And the Empress, it's abundance, it's prosperity. It's getting into an energy of creation. Sometimes in life, shit can just be breaking down and we're just like going through this period of almost like destruction. We're like, oh my God, like it just feels like I can't create anything, or like I can't feel the pleasure of my creations because it just feels like all this shit is happening. But it's like, I think you're moving through that. And I think what you're stepping more into with the Empress is like more life, more of that interconnectedness to life, of pleasure when it comes to your creations and joy and being able to enjoy things. Your advice here with the Nine of Pentacles, as you're going through this transition and this transformation, Nine of Pentacles is saying don't count out the little things that you can be grateful for at this time, right? To enjoy the finer things in life, to enjoy the little things in life here. But ultimately, as well, the Nine of Pentacles as advice is saying things could be worse. And I feel at this time for you, Taurus, at least the reading I'm reading right now, the read that I'm reading, that you actually do have things around you at this time that you can use that can serve to your advantage to help you create this type of transformation that you want. And this Justice card here is a reminder to yourself in the position of something you're unaware of, is that it's the cosmic scales of life, right? And I feel like the scale has been kind of tipped to one side of the extreme, right? Because the Death card is the extreme, which is why the Temperance comes in next and balances out the extremes. And we're having a solar eclipse in Libra, and Libra deals with balance and balancing out extremes. So I think here, and the Justice card is connected to Libra. So I think here that what's going on is that the scale is like so over here that you have no choice but to like start balancing things out. And I see you coming into that balance here. So the reminder is that this is a time to really balance things out for yourself. Wherever things have been to the extreme, it's like getting, pulling things back on the other side, so that way you can have balance in your life. Some of y'all are going to have some haters here this month as well. You pull this void off course moon card. It says missing here. And I think too, that's that moon in the challenge. It's like there's like a feeling that's missing, and I think it's pleasure, and I think it's enjoyment when it comes to your life and you're in creating things and doing things here, because I feel like you have been going through a lot of breaking down of things and just challenges and obstacles. And I think really, this moon card, the lobster on the moon card represents this conscious inner growth that is starting to happen, but the process could be hard, right? And the reason, I can't remember the exact reason. I think it's because the moon, or the lobster, like it sheds its skin or its scales. I forgot what the actual word is. But it's interesting because the more deeper and deeper the lobster goes in the ocean, it requires for it to evolve, right? And so it has to like shed its skin or its scales. I can't remember what they actually call it, and it has to grow back something even thicker, or even something more tougher, so that it can endure the pressures of things. And so symbolically, what I'm seeing you here, the ocean representing your consciousness, and you going deeper and deeper and deeper into the subconscious, unconscious, clearing out the blockages, tapping into, parts of yourself that are going to help, bring out your potential. All that here is going to bring a massive transformation for you with this death card. I feel like your energy is giving me life, it's giving me energy here. So you have this Me Talks card. It says repairing the mind, body, and spirit. And so you may be needing time for yourself to really do that, to really have some self-reflection, introspection, right? Meditation, solitude here, so that way you can rejuvenate. And that Me Talks card, you could be detoxing from a lot of bullshit. Some of you here too, I'm picking up, if there's been bad habits that you've had for years, I feel like this is you willing to do what's necessary to clear that. I definitely feel like it's not been easy for you, but I think the rewards will be well worth it. You have this, you are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. And I think that's that Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords it's the end of a story, it's the end of an experience. I always say the Ten of Swords is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It's till we finally learn the lesson and the truth of what the experience is, that we can finally break free from that. So I think here that you're learning something here, pretty potent, pretty powerful, to help you evolve and grow, or to overcome something here. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify this Five of Wands here for or in the position of the good stuff here. I just see this willingness and this eagerness here to lean into your challenges. Maybe even things that you've been afraid of before. You're like, you know what? Now I'm doing it. And you find, and that competitive spirit coming out, helping you here. Ten of Cups here. And I think the reason why it's motivating you is because you have some type of vision here, some type of compelling reason or vision, or some type of meaning here that's allowing for you to find that inner strength. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords, and I think you're just wanting to make improvements. The Three of Swords could be setbacks, failures, just disappointments, reality not being what it is that you want, or just things feeling gloomy, right? Things feeling dark. And I think this Eight of Pentacles is you taking full accountability of being okay, I'm going to improve my situation. I'm going to do what's required. And I think that's what you're doing here for the overall energy. It's really just balancing out the extremes of things by putting in the actual work. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Four of Wands here. I think there'll be something here. This is in the position of the good stuff. So there'll be something here I feel you'll be celebrating here this month. It's some type of milestone marker or something like that. If I'm picking up intuitively. I think also too though, it's not just going to be all work, right? And you're not going to have anything to enjoy in the month of October. I don't think that's true. I think you'll be able to enjoy the accomplishments from the hard work that you're doing, and it's by turning things around. It's by balancing out the scales, and I think these things are going to empower you and motivate you here. Some of you may get good news in regards to work and career, or you could be finding that maybe your business is doing well, or your work is doing well. Clarify the Ten of Swords. You have the Hierophant here. Yeah, and the Hierophant is the revealer of the sacred. He teaches sacred knowledge. And it's interesting, the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords have their connection. Now, in this deck, you can't really see it, but this person has the swords in his back, right? And his hand down there, he's holding up two fingers like this, right? So, not peace, but this. And that's what the Hierophant's doing here. And the Hierophant, that's when the Hierophant shows up to the Ten of Swords. That's when we seek out mentors, guides, people with experience, people that can help us. We start looking for answers to learn from our situation. I think that's exactly what you're doing. And I think that's exactly what is going to help you here get through the challenges and the obstacles that you're dealing with. Clarify the Moon card in your challenge. You pulled the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, and the Queen of Cups, she rules. She's the master of the subconscious. I can't remember the exact name. It represents the depth of the subconscious. And that's the Moon card too. So it's like there's these things here that you're dissolving, blockages that you're removing. Your clairvoyant intuitive abilities here are going to be very strong, I feel, in the month of October. So listen to your intuition. And your advice here while you're going through this period of transition is obviously with the Ten of Wands, stay committed to what you're doing. It's going to feel like a burden, but this is a choice that you're taking on that's going to improve your life. And I feel if you can believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing, right, to enjoy knowing that what you're doing is going to benefit you in the long run, I feel like that's something that's going to really motivate you here. But just by staying disciplined and staying on top of the little things here. And Ten of Wands is the commitment to learning and growing and evolving and having to do that work that's necessary. But also with the Nine of Pentacles, it's also to enjoy your life as well, right? To enjoy your blessings. But you're going through a glow up here. You're definitely going through a transformation. I know that. Clarify the Death card. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is the gift of transformation. So here you have it with the Six of Cups and the Death card, the transformation, you getting the gift here, getting the powerful understanding and the powerful transformation that comes with the change here. That's restoring things to its simplicity, but also bringing back in the grace here and restoring the innocence here as well when it comes to your life. Clarify the Empress here in the outcome. You have the King of Swords here. And I see you being a lot more serious as we exit out of October going into November. You being a lot more serious about the things that you value in your life and you really sticking to what it is that you want to create. And I just see you here just being very much so just more discerning about what you let into your energy and what you subject yourself to. And I think here that you are going through a glow up, major improvements here. And I feel like the King of Swords is like you now know what you know. You've learned the lesson here. It's like you've mastered something here. Eight of Pentacles, self-mastery. You've mastered something here that's going to allow you to have the right discernment when it comes to things in your life. And because you have that on your side, and because you have that, that's what's making your life more prosperous and abundant and actually helping you enjoy something here with the Empress. Or to enjoy your life more, to find more pleasure in your life. Clarify the Justice card here. You have the Empress. Yeah, it's like the scales are balancing out. And I think to be aware of that. And right now, you really want to prioritize the Venus stuff. Venus deals with relationships. Venus deals with your values. Venus deals with your overall well-being and health. And Venus deals with cooperation and making sure that you're attuning to those things and balancing out those things, but also yourself too. So we're not done yet. Hold on. You pulled this Wood card. It says growth, connection, support, and it says renewal here. So I do feel like there's a lot of growth here. It may be unpleasant at first, but stick to it. I think you'll have support along the way here as well. And know that you do have support. You're not alone. And to seek out support and connection. You pulled this bravery card. It says oceans. What did I just say about that damn lobster? Right? This is about the courage, the strength, and the bravery to allow because if you think about the ocean, it's connected to Pisces, right? So, in Pisces, the ocean is symbolic of eternal knowledge, eternal wisdom. You can always learn, evolve, and grow, and you can always spiritually evolve, learn, and grow, and emotionally evolve, learn, and grow. And you can always reconnect to that rejuvenation, renewal energy spiritually. And that the ocean does represent the unconscious, subconscious, and the courage and the bravery to go into those things, to remove what is there that is influencing you here on an invisible level, right? Getting rid of those things so that way you can not be controlled, right? Not be the puppet on strings. You be the one actually controlling the strings instead. You pulled this galactic mushroom card. It says the divine matrix, which this card does represent the expansion of consciousness. So I feel here that some of you are waking up. There's a big expansion in regards to your consciousness here. And even if you've already woken up, right, you're never fully awake. You just keep waking up, right, until we basically peace up out of here. But I think this is your conscious, you just becoming a lot more aware of just the story of things in your life and how, and I think you're becoming aware of like how you can fix things, do things better. And I think you're really willing to want to grow and evolve and change. You're no longer wanting to kind of stay stuck in an energy of, ignorance, right? They say ignorance is bliss, right? Maybe that was the case for you, but I think really you're just like, you know what, fuck this. Like I want growth. And I think that's something that's happening here for you. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, of course, I encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Taurus, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you later.